Norwich Artillery Battery. Welcome to Family Weekend. My name is Cadet Matthew Fortuna, and I'm the commander of the Norwich Artillery Battery. I'm a senior MS4 cadet from Hampton, New Hampshire. My battery first sergeant is Cadet Matthew Cornell, another senior MS4 cadet from Cumberland, Rhode Island. The Norwich Artillery Battery is a special unit akin to Rangers and MCW that is run through Army ROTC. In a moment, you'll see my battery perform a fire mission modeled after a fire mission that an active artillery battery will do in combat. The battery has two unique sides to it. On one side, we are a ceremonial battery for parades and special events, like the football game you'll see later on today. The other side is a tactical mission in support of Army ROTC. So cadets can have experience calling for fire and using field artillery in combat situations. The guns we use here at Norwich is the M116 75mm pack howitzer, designed by the Army in 1927 for use in World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. After the Vietnam War, the M116 75mm pack howitzer was retired and is now a ceremony and salute gun. The M116 was designed to be lightweight so it could be airdropped into hostile territory and used for Allied forces. Thank you for attending, and we hope you enjoy the demonstration. I'm now going to hand it over to my executive officer, Cadet Kyle Rowell from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, another MS4 senior cadet. He is going to explain what's going to happen today through the fire mission. For safety, I ask that no one step on the upper parade ground and keep off the grass at all times. Feel like there is the king of battle.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to witness a combat fire mission in support of the Norwich Ranger Company. The Norwich Ranger Company is pinned down by hostile fire 6,000 meters from our current position. If you'll now please direct your attention to the center of the upper parade ground, you'll notice the advanced party entering the fire mission. The advanced party consists of Gunline PL, Cadet Matthew Clement, and 2 enlisted personnel. This way the PL can place his guns in the exact position he wants. Once the advanced party has figured out where the guns are going to be placed, they all call for their respective guns that have been en route during the ad-bomb process. You'll notice 2 of the battery's howitzers entering the fire department from either side. Each howitzer consists of 5 cadets, 4 on each gun, 1 crew chief. The crew chief is the senior enlisted personnel on the gun, and his responsibility is for the gun crew and the gun over entire. Once the guns are in place, the crews will stand by to receive a fire mission that will come down from either higher or any number of forward observer teams in the field. If you'll now direct your attention further down the upper parade ground towards Goodyear Hall, you notice a team of forward observers taking up position to call on fire support for the Norwich Ranger Company. The call sign of the forward observer is Trinity 17. The forward observation team consists of forward observers, which in this case is Cadet Justin Cougar, and his recorder, Cadet Knapp. The forward observer and the recorder will work as one highly skilled and effective team calling an accurate and timely fire support mission. The forward observer is the eyes of the artillery battery. Without an experienced forward observer on hand, the battery will miss an inaccurate and effective mission. The forward observer now begins to radio up a fire mission. This initial fire mission will be an adjust fire mission, meaning that only one piece will fire a round at a time, taking corrections from the forward observer as he observes the round's impact. This will allow the forward observer to walk the rounds on target, thereby ensuring that the battery is correctly aimed. The gun line's call sign is Thunder 25.
Thunder 25, this is Trinity 17. Adjust fire, over.
Trinity 17, this is Thunder 25. Adjust fire, out.
Red 1-8, Tango, X-ray for 5, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, over.
Roger. Bridge 1-8 Tango. X-ray. Papa 5-6-2-1-2-5-6-8 out.
Infantry platoon in hastily prepared defensive positions, over.
Roger. Infantry platoon in hastily prepared defensive positions out.
6 rounds, fuse, PD, over.
6 rounds. Fuse. PD out.
The fire mission is reserved by the Fire Direction Center and the Gunline PL. All necessary calculations and adjustments are made, and the battery prepares to fire 1 round on command as a PL.
Shot over.
Shot out.
The Battery Fire Direction Center alerts the forward observer that the round has left the barrel and is inbound on the target.
Flash over.
Flash out.
The Fire Direction Center alerts the forward observer that the round is 5 seconds to impact, giving the forward observer opportunity to observe the impact of the round and make any necessary corrections. The forward observer has observed that the round is impacted short and to the right of the target. The forward observer radios back adjustments.
Adjust fire, add 500 left 200, over.
Adjust fire. Add 500 left 200 out.
The battery makes all necessary adjustments so that their next round will impact directly on the target. At this point, more so than any other, time is a factor. With the round already impacted downrange, the hostiles or forces are probably aware that they're being targeted. The battery must complete its adjustments quickly and destroy the enemy before they have a chance to flee. At this point, Gun 1 will fire another round to confirm the battery is on target.
Shot over.
Shot out.
Flash over.
Flash out.
The forward observer observes the round impacting directly on target. Radios back to the Fire Direction Center. Fire for effect. In fire for effect, the battery will fire all remaining rounds in the fire mission. The purpose of fire for effect is to immediately suppress and destroy the enemy. If you feel the need to cover your ears, now is the time.
Fire for effect, over.
Fire for effect out. Shot over.
Shot out.
Flash over.
Flash out.
Rounds complete. Over.
Rounds complete, out.
The Fire Direction Center alerts the forward observer that all rounds in the volley have been fired. The forward observer then radios back the effect on target and whether or not further rounds are needed. If the target is destroyed and no further rounds are required, the forward observer will radio back into mission.
Under 2-5, this is Trinity 1-7. Enemy positions have been effectively neutralized. End of mission, over.
Roger. Enemy positions neutralized. End of mission out.
With the call of into mission, the battery will now stand down waiting for further fire missions or movement orders. This concludes our demonstration for this morning. Thank you for your continued support. See you at the football game. Norwich Artillery Battery, first to fire.